Hey, it's Sora. I'm going to show you how I draw Axel's hair. There's no real right or wrong way to do this. It just depends on the style you're going for. I tend to like to stick to the style that you see in the official art in the games. But, if you're going for something fluffier, then, do fluffy. But I'm not here to do fluffy, so um, first, I'm going to start with the front view. Axel's hair is, it's weird. It's got a pattern to it. If you've ever seen Lee's hair, it almost looks kind of like this funky Burger King crown. So, anyway, it really starts off with a crown shape on top. That's like the foundation for all of it. And excuse my terrible base doll face thing here. This is just this is just for practice, okay? Basically, the most important shape here is this M shape kind of thing in the middle. It goes like kind of draw out to the outer edges in a V shape and make it meet in the very middle of the face. Then kind of bring it back in a little here. You want this kind of funky little M shape. And then, I just bring it down a little bit like that. And, this is procedural. Just excuse how it looks right now. You've got kind of a crown shape, like I said, in the middle. It's made up of 3 larger spikes. And they're all kind of going for the back. They're all angled back. The bigger one is in the middle. It's only slightly bigger. So there's your basic shape. And of course you're going to fill it in with some more in the back behind those. And I'm just making mine really geometrically symmetrical. I don't know, I've been at school for too long today. Anyway, so yeah, just fill it in however you need to, whatever you're going for. So he's got like this little, gosh, I can't, I'm sorry, forgive me, but think Jolteon when you're drawing Axel's hair. He's got these little side thingies that go out like that. And the basic shape, it's like a star kind of thing going on, actually. Like I said, just, improvise, fill in where you need to. Like that. Keep in mind that we're at a frontal view, so in actuality, all this is kind of pointing backwards. It's just, it doesn't really look like it. Towards the back of his head. He's got a lot of hair, so we have to make room for all of it. And now he's got some, just fill in, because sorry, it's bugging me, I gotta fill it in right now. Okay, he's got sideburn-like things. They're not really sideburns, but they're spikes that go down along the side of his face, like that. And the shape of his hair, like if you're looking at it from the front, I know this looks so funny right now, it kind of has an 8 shape, like a figure 8. Almost imagine like it's almost like a sponge. Kind of think of it that way. You're going to see that shape in a second. But anyway, just kind of fill in the back. And like I said, I'm making this way too symmetrical on both sides for my own liking. I don't like symmetrical stuff, but I'm just doing it for this little tutorial. Right, now we've got some there. You're going to want to make some bigger spikes down here. The biggest ones are at about right at this level. So bring those down. one of my past pictures that I posted a few days ago, I actually went a little bit hair happy. I had a little bit more hair than I needed to. But what the hey, it's art. Aw, no. Well, I guess I'll have to finish this real quick. So you're basically going to follow this. Maybe it's not like a figure eight. I just saw a figure eight, but anyway, you can use that however you want to, take it or leave it. So just kind of fill in here and there. And that's really the basic outline. You're going to want to add these little squigglies here to make it actually look like hair. And this looks really bad, but that's just because I'm trying to keep this as high level as possible, just for learning purposes. Now, I am not on the, oh, it's a little too close to his eye, but you get the point. I'm not on the artistic development team at Square Enix, so don't burn me at the stake if something isn't absolutely correct. And last but not least, for his hair from this view, you want to include his little sprig. Come on, everybody loves sprigs. His little sprig goes out like that. I think he's got a couple of them. Just depends on the angle as to whether or not you can see them very well. But that's your basic shape. And here I can get picky about colors. It shouldn't be. You just can fill it in. It makes me feel a little bit better to kind of see the depth that's actually happening here. Kind of give you a little bit of perspective too. Hope you're getting to see how this is actually laying out. His hair is really funny. I tried to say funky, but it didn't quite come out. His hair's really funky. I spent probably about 6 or 7 years learning how to draw Yu-Gi-Oh! And it took me that long to really master it. Axel's hair is a challenge. Anybody who can't draw his hair well on the first few tries, you know, don't feel bad. It's he's got some rad style going on. Do. So that's basically it. You can make it floofy, you can make it angular. I prefer to keep it kind of angular like how they have it in the official arts, as I said. But sprig. That's basically it for the front view, and I will show you the side view in the next video.